fishing, just fishing, fishing, just fishing.
Jigging jerks, jigging jerks, jigging jerks.
Fishing,
Jigging jerks, jigging jerks.
just fishing,
Jigging jerks, jigging jerks, jigging jerks.
fishing,
Jigging jerks, jigging jerks.
just fishing,
Jigging jerks, jigging jerks, jigging jerks.
fishing.
Jigging jerks, jigging jerks.
Two.
All right, here we go, guys. Tuesday, May 4, opening day Fluke. We got the all-star crew. We got Doc and all-star crew and Doc. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Faisal, Mr. S&S Bucktail, Bucktails himself, Stanley, and Phil. And rainy, overcast day, miserable weather.
Gotta stop soon.
And 2 years of very poor Peconic Bay fluke fishing. We're in Greenport, Long Island, New York. Let's see what happens. Hopefully our luck changes today. We got the guys to do it. Stanley, S&S's reputation is on the line here. No, I'm kidding, it's not. All right, let's see what happens.
All right, here we go, guys. And yeah, probably the most optimistic two-keeper trip I've ever been on. We'll get to that in a second. But first things first, subscriber contest winner time. And you'll see here, I took everyone's name, 385 entries. I put them in an Excel spreadsheet. Thank you to everybody who joined. A tremendous amount of participation this time. We went to Google, we put in 385, random number generator, number 244 came out. And when you look back on the Excel spreadsheet, number 244 is JC Moreno. Apologies, JC, if I'm mispronouncing your last name. But I did speak to JC. He's joining us. He's very excited. We actually have a friend, Anthony Rich, in comments. So that's a small world. He'll be joining me and the winners from last year on May 15. And let's get back to this trip. And I said in the beginning, encouraging for two keepers. And you may remember I did a skunked video last year, the 2020 opening of Fluke season, where I think I had one short the whole day. And today was a different story. We only got two keepers, but the amount of bait in the bay, in Peconic Bay, was tremendous. I haven't seen this much squid around in forever. It was lighting up the plotter, and we were actually... we had a couple fish that spit them out, which is, again, a tremendous sign. And you know, for me, it gives me a lot of hope that we may have a decent fluke season this year in New York, at least for me in Peconic Bay, which used to be known for its great spring fluke seasons. It hasn't been the case the last 2 years. About 15 to 20 shorts, again, the two keepers. Miserable conditions. We started in the rain, and we had wind against tide almost the entire day. We used the trolling motor a lot. The one really good natural drift we had, we got, I believe, 8 fluke on one drift, which again, they're there. And the water temp was still 54 degrees. I think if that water temp comes up a little, I think there were big girls there. They just weren't biting. We had a lot of what we were calling Jersey keepers. Stan and Phil are from New Jersey. We were all using or Stan, who got the two keepers, was using the new Raging Rattler, the new S&S product that he introduced. Hope you enjoy this video. Hopefully a sign of good things to come. As always, if you do like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like this type of content, please consider subscribing.
What do you got, Phil? Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Holler if you need a net, Stan. That doesn't look birdish.
No.
Unless it's foul hook, Stan.
Yeah, it's bouncing.
It is? Bird. Two birds.
Double bird.
Oh, no.
And those of you familiar with Peconic Bay know in the last few years it has become infested with sea robins, and this is our first drift. And you see Stan with a doubleheader, Phil with the first fish of the year on the boat, another bird. And yeah, they were going to be a problem. God only knows how many we caught. Dare I say 75 to 100. It was nonstop.
We're moving, right? Doc, keep an eye on the depth.
Say again? Yeah, it's 46.
All right, perfect. 46. Fluke? I got the net. I got the net. I got it. Yeah, I'm not even down. Little one, you said?
In Jersey,
Jersey, he keeps.
First fluke of the year.
In Jersey, you'll keep.
Jersey, that's a keeper. That's how you people play.
Amazing. Amazing, though. I don't think that's going to pass, though. But amazing what a difference the
Oh, 100%. It's totally. What about that time?
Close his mouth.
When him and me go out, there's not a
Damn.
time in the day.
Have
to
it.
control the motor
18.
that
That's
will
19.
Oh, what are you, 19?
19.
Oh, 19. I thought it was
The
18.
touchscreen, I have the push button. Is in my.
And I had to mute myself there. I said that bleeping trolling motor, see what a difference it makes. And it really does. The Minn Kota Tarova 87-inch on a bad tide day like today. And the tide was fine, but we had wind against tide and we were drifting the wrong way and nothing was holding. You really need that trolling motor down to help, you know, point the boat in the right direction. And most of the trip we used it, not the whole trip, but most of the trip we did use it. And there you go, look, the Blue Jay making its first appearance in 2021. Rick is still in Florida. He's actually on his way back as we speak. That's his son Jack operating the boat. Yeah, they came out trying for Fluke too.
Any size? You need a net? Oh, that's a measurer. I would give him a measure. I think he's short, but you never know. Yeah.
I got hammered early.
Okay.
Another fluke in the front here. Johnny, just mark the spot here because we got 3 fish here.
You need a net?
No. Yo.
Ooh, dead sticking.
I hate this place. Another one that would have went in the box in Jersey. You know what? Not good right now.
And here's my consolation prize.
I had 3 keepers in the.
That's a fluke. Any size? Net's right there.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? That might keep. Good job. What'd I say about those Jersey guys? Watch it be 18 and 7/8. Close. You gotta close the mouth. There's not.
He's 19.
Woohoo!
Here we go. First keep. Where am I putting him?
And hallelujah, unlike last year, Stan picked up the first keeper of the year. Even if it was just at 19, still feels great to get a keeper on opening day after last year.
There's a fluke.
I have my Jersey winning today, boys.
Worth a measure or no?
Could be close. I guess he's close.
Yeah, I would measure. He's long as right. Close. He's got to get to there, right? Wait, where's the 18? Yeah, he's got to get to there. Dude, you got a keeper.
In there.
Whew. Keeps. Oh man, now I almost wish it wasn't a keeper because now we got to listen to him.
I gotta drive home.
And yes, said in jest, and those of you that know Stanley Gola know what I'm talking about. He is a trash talker to the 10th degree, and that was going to be our last keeper. You see the trolling motor was down for that fish too. Just, you know, really tough conditions today with wind against tide. Thank God for the trolling motor. But again, broken record time. This was a extremely optimistic trip for me. Based on what we did last year in the spring, where fishing was so tough, it was so tough. To see as many fluke caught as we caught, again, it was about 15 to 20, and we didn't stay out that long. We stopped fishing at around 1 o'clock, and we only started at 7:30. We basically fished most of one drift. And of course, it was the wrong drift, but it makes me optimistic for the year ahead. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you do like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like this type of content, please consider subscribing.